Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel. My name's Joseph and this is my lovely wife Ashley. And we are here at the Port of San Diego to take you guys on our 4-night Disney Wonder Cruise. We are so excited. This is our first cruise from our home port here in San Diego. We've only done 2 cruises out of Florida, so it's nice to actually do a cruise here in San Diego.
And with our baby,
And with our baby, featuring little Adonis. Say hi, Adonis.
So we have gone to 2 cruises just ourselves. So this is definitely going to be a very different experience.
Yes, first time with the baby, so we'll let you guys know what it's like to going with the baby. Definitely let you know what you can do, what are the benefits of going with the Disney cruise.
Yes.
So hop on board and join us on this adventure. So our port arrival time was 11:30, but right now seems like they're starting to line people up for 11:45. It's currently 11, so it seems like they're kind of zooming through this port arrival time. Because again, the port arrival time is the time that they will let you into the port, not when they'll let you board. So make sure you guys get here on your port arrival time.
Yes.
All right, so they just let us in, so now we're going to go ahead and drop off our luggage. Good morning. We didn't bring our luggage tags, even though they mailed it to us. That's just because we changed rooms afterwards, so we're gonna have to do it blank. Right. So we just started ahead and dropped off our bags. Little reminder. Yes, sir. She has them. Yeah.
Little blue ones?
Yes, sir.
Great. Enjoy your trip.
Thank you, sir.
Have a good time.
Thank you. Ashley, I can carry this for you. Ashley, I can carry this for you. Thank you. So we just entered the port. Definitely not as nice as Port Canaveral, but it's all about convenience for us.
And I am welcoming you, Ashley and Adonis.
Yep.
And Joseph.
Yes, ma'am.
And thank you. I see you've sailed Disney before.
Yes, ma'am.
Wonderful. Your health form, I can tell your health form is complete. You're ready to go. Good passengers. Right through here's your security.
Awesome.
line.
Thank you so much. Let's see. Right through here? Thank you. So I will say this is going really fast. But again, what I was talking about with the bags is you always want to make sure you tip the people who carry off your luggage. It's just nice to tip them. We typically tip roughly about $2 to $3 per bag. We had 3 bags today, so we gave them $10 just to be nice. You know, they're working hard, they deserve it. So now we're gonna go through security, so I'll see you guys after. The check-in was really super quick and easy. Security was really efficient. Maybe that's the one good thing about San Diego is that since it is just the Wonder out here today, it's going by super fast. Our first cruise also went by really fast when we went in Florida, but that was because a lot of people canceled on that cruise ship because it was supposed to be an 8-nighter to Bermuda, but we couldn't go to Bermuda because of hurricane, so they changed the itinerary, so a lot of people canceled. So that one was probably the fastest we've ever done. But this right here, it's been super efficient. Gotta love it, gotta love Disney. Okay, San Diego, I see. A little upgrade on the inside with the little fishes. Let's go check on Adonis. Adonis, hi buddy, you excited? He has no idea what's going on. But see, that's something that I always like to tell people who do have kids and they're like, why are you gonna take a baby on a cruise ship? They're not gonna remember, but see, it's memories for all of us. So I always recommend doing it. So everything went by really smoothly. Yeah, I mean, it was quick and easy. They let us in. We took our bags to the porters. They were really fast. They had to write our room number in because we changed rooms like 3 weeks before the ship sailed, so we had the wrong luggage tag, so they had to manually write it in. It was fine, super quick and easy. Security was painless. We just had to take Adonis out of the car seat. That's something you have to be aware of, is everything has to be empty. So if you have a stroller, you got to empty that fully out. So it's super efficient. We came through, checked in. Make sure when you guys come in that you bring whatever you used when you checked in and you sent in your travel documents. Just bring those in, because they're going to need those travel documents. So if you use your passport, just bring your passport. The good thing with babies, anyone under 12, I believe, don't quote me on that, they don't need a photocopy or a photo ID. If you just have their birth certificate or a copy of the birth certificate, that'll work perfectly fine for them. So it went by pretty smooth. Are you excited?
I'm excited.
So right now we're just waiting, because again, like I said, port arrival time is just when they'll allow you to go inside and start the check-in process. It's not when you're allowed to board in. So we're boarding group 6. They haven't started allowing people to come in yet. So right now we're just gonna be waiting until they call us in.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna start our little cruise.
I'm excited.
Excited. Clap, 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 clapping, clapping. All right, so I was just able to connect to the Disney Wi-Fi, which is what you're gonna wanna do, and download the Disney Cruise app, because that's where you're gonna be able to do everything is gonna be through there. That's where you're gonna see your dining room rotation, you're gonna see all the activities that are going on throughout there, where you're gonna see your assembly station for the muster drill. So you're definitely gonna wanna make sure you download the app and connect to the Wi-Fi right away. It looks like we're starting off with dinner at Animator's Palette. We're starting off there. So from there you can click on view all plans. You'll be able to see kind of what's you're gonna see what your dining room rotation is. So we got Animator's Palette Monday. Tuesday we have Tiana's Place, which we haven't been to. Wednesday, again, Tiana's Place. So that'll probably be Pirate Night, yeah. So Wednesday's Pirate Night, you see right there. Thursday we'll be at Triton's, and then breakfast. And then we don't talk about that day.
Yeah. All right.
So again, guys, this app is gonna be your lifeline on any Disney cruise ship. This is where you're also gonna be able to buy the internet plans through there, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. And we'll see you guys afterwards. So they just announced boarding group 3, so 1 through 3. We've been waiting for what, like 10, 15 minutes? So we still got 2 more groups ahead of us, but again, this is going by really fast, really fast. So again, even if you guys have a late port arrival time, you're not gonna miss out anything. We got an early one, because when you've been on Disney Cruise Line, you get Castaway Club membership. So silver is if you've been on 1, and then if you've been on 5 or more, you get a gold, so on and so forth. So you get to book stuff earlier and check in earlier and get an earlier port arrival time. So even if you end up going later, you're gonna still be on the ship. You're still gonna be able to eat. You're still gonna be able to do everything you need to do. So don't worry about it. Boarding group just got called, so we are fast walking over there. So it looks like we're going through a little entryway to get through. So as you get through, you can take a picture. We always skip it just because we just want to get on the ship. And also they do professional photos and we just don't want to pay for them. So we're fine. We're fine to go straight through.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, picture time.
Okay. All right. And here you go. So that's where you can take all your pictures if you want. Again, completely up to you guys if you want to. But here is the doors where we can finally enter our vacation. Elevator? Right there? Thank you, sir. All right, so we got to take the elevator because we have a stroller. Look at, there's the ship. Well, Ashley did not want to wait in line for the elevator, so she took him out, and that's the good thing about having a car seat stroller, is that you can fold it up. So if it was just a regular stroller, we would not have been able to just take the escalator. Oh, I gotta get my phone out. All right, now we take the Walk of Glory. And again, you will need to present your boarding pass one more time as you get through. Oh, you can already smell it. There's nothing like a Disney Cruise Line smell. All right, and here we go. Oh, that Disney smell. Yeah, I got the boarding pass money. Oops, sorry.
Can you make them a little bigger, please?
Oh yeah, no worries.
Ah, there we go.
Yeah. No, it could be a little finicky.
And then I went and screwed it up. I need that last one, I think, on the bottom.
Yeah, this one?
I believe so.
Oh no, yeah, I think you got her. I think you need him.
That's the one. I don't like to take your phone, but
No worries.
there we go.
Awesome.
It's a cute fish.
Thank you.
What is our family name? Navarro. Navarro?
Yes. Yay! Thank you. There's the atrium. That's a lighting.
Disney Wonder, please welcome aboard the Elliott family.
And then, of course, the ship's atrium statue is the Little Mermaid Ariel. For all those who love the Little Mermaid. We have made it on the ship. Now we're just trying to go to the elevators so that we can go up to Cabanas so we can finally eat. Yes, this is the aft elevators.
You sure about that? You sure about that?
Yes, right now we're all just waiting. So the aft elevators are right by the French Quarter Lounge, right here. They have live music here. They able to do trivia. There's a bar as well where you can get your drinks, non-alcoholic mocktails, everything you can get here. This is a nice little area. Again, it's our first time on the Disney Wonder, so we're gonna be doing a lot of exploring on this first day. It's just gonna be pure exploring. We don't have anything planned. We're just gonna be exploring and eating a lot of food. Well, apparently we were waiting in line, not for elevators, but for people trying to go to the sit-down restaurant.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man.
What you are able to do for breakfast or for embarkation day, you guys can sit down if you guys don't want to do the hustle and bustle of the buffet. We're going to the buffet because I'm starving and I can't wait for food.
Me too.
And also, this elevator is a lot smaller than the Fantasy. But again, it's perfectly fine. You're on a Disney cruise. All right, now we go to do some washi-washi. Washi-washi. Washi-washi, Ashley. They got chicken tenders, mac and cheese. They have soup, some bread, and some seafood chicken gumbo soup. Ooh. Some grilled salmon and steak with a pea puree. Some breaded cod. Some more bread. Ashley loves her bread, so she's probably gonna get a bunch of that. Got different kinds of pastas here. Macaroni with sauteed mushrooms, penne pasta with some sauce. Got some plain pasta, chicken breast, and some mashed potatoes with chicken breast. And then you got some steamed cauliflower with some rosemary lamb chops. Definitely coming back for that. Got some grilled sirloin. Ashley's gonna get that with some French fries. Here you got some, what is that? Frittata, different kinds of frittata. Of course, over there you have your meat cutting station. Let's see there. What is that? Some turkey. You have a whole turkey there. And of course your gravies and your juice. And over there you got your big meat. So I'm gonna go grab my food and I'll see you guys later. And over here in the very back you have your dessert station, some cookies, carrot cake. And it's gonna be the exact same thing on both sides. So if it's busy on one side, guys, go to the other side. It's gonna be the exact same food. All right, guys, when you're on a cruise ship, your plates are gonna be looking a little weird because you're gonna have whatever you want. So I got some lamb, some beef, some roasted salmon. You gotta have some cruise chicken tenders. Nothing like Disney Cruise Line chicken tenders. And some mashed potato. And then of course, my Dr. Pepper, or my Coke, sorry. They don't have Dr. Pepper here. What did you get, Milo?
I got this like macaroni pasta with like mushroom sauce. It kind of tastes like a risotto, but it's a pasta form.
No chicken tenders for you?
No. I'm not a chicken tender connoisseur. I don't like chicken tenders.
Yeah.
I'm not here to eat chicken tenders, guys. I'm here to eat steak.
Yeah, I'm the chicken tender connoisseur. All right, so Cabanas was a success.
Delicious.
Right, delicious, as always. Now we're just gonna do some exploring because again, we've never been on the ship before. So right now we're just going to the pool deck. Go ahead and check that out. As this is where you have the aqueduct labs, where kids can go out and play. just recording it now because I don't want to get any kids going through. But it's where you have a slide. They'll have these water things going. It's kind of too cold for it right now, so we'll see if anyone goes over there. So we have found the dreaded ice cream. I'm probably gonna have like 8 of these a day because it is sprinkling a little bit. But they got frozen going on in the funnel vision, which bleh. But Ashley likes frozen. I think I just don't like it because Ashley always tries to play it. Nothing against Frozen, honestly. Just she always tried to play it when we were together. And there she is, my lovely wife and my lovely baby boy being shielded from the rain. So we still have an hour until our room's ready, so we're probably just keep walking around, enjoying our ice cream, one of many, and just keep exploring and see what the ship has to offer. It is, you can tell it's a lot smaller than the Fantasy, the ship that we grew up on. Or not grew up on, but the last 2 ships we've been on. But it's Disney. We couldn't stop smiling since we've been on this ship because we're on vacation. So let's go explore the ship a little more. So you got some ping pong, or if our friend Armando was here, he would get the work in ping pong. But all right, let's go to the front of the ship. So this is as far front as we can go. It'll be right here. This is about as forward as we can get, because down there, that's the cruise section. That's where the crews are. And you have an anchor. So look at this view. You gotta love living in San Diego. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. Perfect day to go on a cruise. So right here's the USS Midway. Shout out to all of our Navy veterans that we know. The Nieveses, Brother Dean, all those I may have missed. All right, Ashley, since we got to the front of the ship, what do you want to do now?
All right, since it stopped raining and the sun is out, I want the drink of the day.
Your wish is my command.
Okay.
So as always, my wife has a great idea. It is now sunny, beautiful outside, nice and warm. So we're gonna go get a drink of the day. We never got one before at our other cruise ships because we always thought they were only alcoholic and we don't drink. But they have non-alcoholic ones, so we're gonna go ahead and give those a shot and see what the drink of the day is. Essentially what the drink of the day is, they're specialty drinks that they have every single day at a discounted rate. So we'll go ahead and let you know what it is for today and let you know how much it costs and see how good it is. So we'll see you there. And then this is, of course, is the adults only section. Quiet Cove. It's a big section. It's a big section. You guys got a pool, a little hot tub. Me and Ashley probably won't be here because we have Adonis, but just in case for any of those who come with older kids and you guys have time, this is your area. This will be your spot. Here on deck 10 aft is where you'll find Paulo, which is the adult-only restaurant here on the Wonder. It is, I believe right now it is $60 per person, but when I tell you it is worth it, that's an understatement. They also have Paulo brunch in there, which is cheaper, and honestly it books up faster than dinner because it is amazing. We haven't been able to do brunch yet because we've never had the opportunity to be one of the first ones to grab it, but one of these days we'll be there for brunch. But dinner, it's still just as good. So if you've never been there, I'd highly recommend you guys book a dinner here. So in deck 5, that's where we have the Buena Vista Theater. Right now they're going to be playing Lilo and Stitch at 1:30. And then the other 2 showings are going to be Avatar, Fire, and Ash. The great thing about the cruise lines is that if there's a new movie that comes out, they will be playing it here. So we actually watched Moana 2 on the Fantasy when it just came out. So definitely come check it out. Deck 5 aft. So this one's more of like a stage. I think the screen's behind that curtain. But on the Fantasy, it was more like an actual movie theater. So they might do other stuff here too. We'll probably check it out. But yeah, it's a pretty nice big area. If we ever want to catch a movie, probably not, because of Adonis, but good for you guys to know. So let's go keep exploring. And then also in deck 5, you have It's a Small World Nursery, or you can put your babies in there. Technically, we could have put Adonis in here if we wanted to do Apollo, but we decided against it. We just wanted him to be with us. Right, Adonis? You just wanted to be with Mama and Dada?
Only if it was
Yeah.
a long sailing.
Maybe.
Sailing.
Maybe it feels a longer sailing.
But I really want to just, we're doing this for him first off.
As he's just looking at the ceiling.
Yeah.
Because he loves lights. Something I forgot to mention too about the nursery is that it is a charge. It is not free, so you do have to pay for that, and it's on a reservation system. So if you plan on doing it, check ahead of time about it. And then also we have the Oceaneers Club. There's a bunch of kids in there, so I'm gonna not really record, but that's the sign. That's the Oceaneers Club sign. It's gonna be right here, deck 5 midship. The cool thing about day 1 is that they have an open house where parents can go in there with their kids, or even if you're not a parent and you just want to go in and check it out. It's a good way to introduce the kids to the club so they're not scared to go in by themselves. They get to check it out, meet all the counselors. And the cool thing about it too is that the counselors, if your kid wants to leave early when you're not there, they'll go ahead and notify you through the app to go pick them up. So, it's a really, really great opportunity. Most people that we've talked to when their kids go to the club, the Oceaneers Club, which is for the younger kids, or Vibe, which is for the teenagers, they never want to leave, so definitely check it out. I thought I lost Ashley for a second, but she's doing her favorite thing, which is people watching. She loves to people watch. So let's go see.
Please welcome on board the show family.
We got the tiniest sailor on the 7 seas.
Hi, Adonis. It's Minnie. Oh, he's not sure. Come on, you saw her at the Goofy's Kitchen, remember? Adonis, high five. High five. High five. It's okay. He's so cute. Here on deck for midship is where you also have the D Lounge. This is where you have more of the family outings, coloring time. They're gonna have some trivias here, and as well as family game shows here. This is like one of the main hubs here. It's gonna be D Lounge. So right here, deck 4 midship. Well, Ashley found coloring, so she's very excited. We might be coloring right now. She loves coloring. So yeah, so it's a pretty big area. This is where, again, they're gonna do a lot of coloring stuff, family activities here. It's gonna be your main hub if you have kids. This Ashley, I thought it was coloring, but I guess it's not.
You can, there's that option.
Okay.
You can make the door thing though.
So what is it? What are you doing? The door hanger?
Yeah. You said it's 5?
Yeah. So this is gonna be all you, because you're the artsy one. I'm just gonna watch you. And here's Adonis. Hi, Adonis. High five. Did you enjoy seeing Minnie? You enjoyed seeing Minnie, huh?
5622.
Yeah. Did you enjoy seeing Minnie, huh? Is that you'll just run into random characters like Princess Tiana here. They're just everywhere, and you don't have to worry about lines. But we're just gonna let her be. She's welcoming the guests. So now we're on deck 4 on the outside. This is where the walking track will be. For those who want to get your steps in. I get my steps in doing stairs, so I'll probably not be on the walking track. But they also have shuffleboard if you want to do some shuffleboarding as well. It is currently 1:30 when they said the rooms should be ready. So we're gonna go ahead and check to see if our room is ready, and then we'll give you guys a room tour. So if we're at our rooms next, then you know the rooms are ready. If we're not at our rooms, then they're not ready. So we'll see what happens. Made it to our room, it was ready. Right by the elevators, 5622. Now with cruise ships, you don't have to worry about being close to the elevator, getting foot traffic. That's typically not a thing. So they left our key to the world card right there. So we got our key to the world card, and let's go in. This is a deluxe veranda. Oh, it smells so good. Right. So we'll go ahead and do a full room tour right now. All right, guys, here's a room tour. Right when you walk in, to the left, you have your closet. We put the stroller in there for now. There's typically room underneath the bed to put your luggage. So you have a good amount of closet space, and you got some on this side too. More hangers, life jackets, laundry bag in case you guys want to have them do your laundry. They'll also iron them for you as well. We have our safe in here. And then to the right, the great thing about Disney Cruise Lines is that it's a split bathroom. So on this side, you have your regular bathroom. Let's do a flush test. Oh yeah, that's some high quality water pressure. And then on this side, we have our shower area, sink. You have the Disney products here. We have our little tub. We're glad we got a tub because we can give Adonis a bath in here. It's pretty decent space. I mean, the ceilings are low, so if you're taller, it's gonna be a little bit harder for you. But luckily, the handle is removable for you. But I mean, I'm on the shorter side, so it's no issue for me. But if you're taller, just know it might be a little bit more of a struggle. And as you're going further, we have more stuff. We have this goodie envelope here that we have no idea what it's about, so we'll open up that later. We have some safety information because we got a pack and play crib for Adonis, so we'll read that later. We have some drawers here, probably going to be where we put most of our clothes. Then we have a bed. It's a decent sized bed. It's actually a really comfortable bed. Disney has amazing beds. Then you have more drawers over here. Nice little picture frame there of a pirate. You have a lovely tall mirror here that Ashley is going to be standing in front of a lot. And then right here you have my lovely wife Ashley with a couch. Typically these couches do pull out to be a bed. And Adonis is already playing with the cabinets. He loves to just open and close cabinets. And then you have a small little TV here. It's not centered with the bed, but it does pull out. And you can move it out this way. We typically like to leave it on in the morning for the morning announcements. Oh my gosh. Ashley, can you get him? He's gonna smash his fingers.
Stop!
And then here you have desk space, more outlets, mirror, more desk space. And I forgot to say over here, you have your refrigerator. Now this isn't going to be a refrigerator, it's more like a cooler, so don't expect it to make your drinks cold or anything. It'll just keep them cool. You have a nice little picture frame of Castaway Cay, the Disney private island that's you'll see in Florida. And then over here we have our veranda. So let's see if I can open it all the way. There we go. There we go, you come right outside. And we have a veranda. Right now we're just looking at the constructional side of the port, but it's nice to have a small little veranda area. So here on the bed we have our Castaway, our silver Castaway presents that they give you every cruise ship. So we have our Castaway lanyards here. So this is where we would put our key to the world card. If you have Disney Magic Bands, you probably don't need these because your Magic Band will just be your room key. You just tap it. We don't invest in those because we just don't invest in those. So we'll be using these. And then we have a little bag. A nice little Disney cruise bag. So now we're going to go ahead and see what this little envelope's about. Let's see. Got some buttons. A little card. Let's see what it says. It says, "Happy anniversary. Thank you for celebrating the special occasion with us on board the Disney Wonder. We hope you have a magical voyage. Best wishes, guest services." Because this cruise does end on our anniversary, so we're considering it a little anniversary cruise. So those are the little pins that they got us.
That's sweet. How do you know that it was for our anniversary? Oh, could you?
I put it down that it was our anniversary.
Oh. Oh, look, he wants to look.
And Adonis is just exploring everything.
Oh, he wants to walk. He's taking steps. He's taking steps.
Careful, Adonis. You can't walk yet. If you walk, you're disqualified from the diaper dash race.
Oh.
So something we forgot to mention is when we originally booked this cruise, We were originally just going to do an ocean view room. That's what we had planned. We were supposed to be on deck 7? Yeah, deck 7 for our ocean view room. But then back in April, in the middle of April, they had a discount where if we switch to a guaranteed stateroom, which essentially means that you don't pick where your room is. You still pick like if it's a inside stateroom, ocean view, or veranda, but you don't get to pick exactly where it's at. You get a discount. And so we were just going to do that with the ocean view room, and it would have saved us like, I think $600 if we did that. But if we upgraded to the veranda guaranteed stateroom, we still were going to save $400. So we just said, why not? Let's just get upgrade to a veranda, and we're still saving money. So that's why we're in a veranda, and we're kind of lost in regards to where to find the stateroom. But it's in the aft, which I'm happy because all of our cruise ships, we've always been in the aft, and we love the aft. We don't really feel the ocean that much, so no chance of getting seasick really. You do feel the engines a little bit, but it's not bad. It just feels like you're getting rocked to sleep, so it's nothing too crazy. So as of right now, we're probably just gonna relax in the room, wait for our bags to come, because just because the stateroom's ready, the bags aren't ready. They're still being checked for security reasons. So we're just gonna wait for the luggage to be done, and then we'll go in and unpack, and then get ready for the muster drill, and then do this LOA party. So we'll see you guys later.
So in our last like 2 sailings, we never really decorated our door. So now that we have that opportunity to, I got these on Amazon, pretty simple ones. Maybe we can make like customizable ones in the future, but these will work. So.
All right, let's see Ashley's decorating skills.
You know, we'll kind of play it. Let's just line everything up together. Oh, that's good. I think it goes like that.
That's it. That's supposed to be that?
I think so. I think that's how it's supposed to go. I feel like they're kind of. Ohana means family.
Now say it in Stitch's voice.
No, you can do that.
Ohana means family. Wow. Yeah, maybe our next cruise we'll do our own personal. And then that's Ashley's version that she did. Alright, so right now we are headed to guest services for 2 reasons. One is to ask for a bottle sanitizer for Adonis's bottles. And the second reason is, I just walked into the shop. This area requires me to check my credit score. This is where you get the your diamonds. We're not doing that. But yeah, right now we're just going to get services to ask for a bottle sterilizer for Adonis's bottles, and then to ask if we can switch to later dining. The only reason we're doing that is because they couldn't give us a private table for early seating. So we're gonna see if we switch to later dining, if at that point they'll be able to give us a private table. If not, we'll just stick to early dining, just cause. But we'll see if it's a success or not. Hopefully we'll be able to get a private table. So let's see what happens. So package is secured. In regards to the seating, the guest services team put in the request. If it gets approved, the restaurant manager will send us a message through the app. And then if not, then we'll just stick with first seating. So no big deal. So now I'm just gonna drop this off in the room, and then I'm gonna go get Ashley some food because Adonis is sleeping, so she's gonna stay with him. And we're just gonna get her some food. So we'll see what she wants. So another Disney tip is that in case you ever get lost in regards to what's forward and what's aft, is all you need to do is look down. When you see the point will always be pointing to you forward. So if you ever get lost, just look down at the carpet and the point will lead you forward. If you want to go aft, just go against the point. Disney always tries to make it easy for you guys. Well, unfortunately, I have to give Ashley the bad news that everything's closed right now because they want everyone to get ready for the muster drill. Makes sense. They don't want people to be lagging late because the muster drill can't start unless every guest is there. So if you guys do go on Disney Cruise, please make sure you guys get to the muster station on time, or else you're ruining it for everyone else because they have to wait for you. And the longer the muster drill takes, the less chance that everyone's going to get to the sail away party on time. So don't be that person.
Now we are so excited for your Disney cruise to begin, but before we get into all the fun, we do have to go over some very important safety tips.
Okay, everyone, welcome to the party!
And of course, we can't forget the mouse, the myth, the legend, Mickey Mouse!
Good to see ya!
Thanks all here. You ready to party? It won't be late. No.
Let's get it started, 'cause we just can't wait.
Let's go! So fast now.
You're excited. Let me hear you say, M-I-C-K-E-Y. M-O-U-S-E.
Activate. Come on, everyone. Hands up.
It's a good, 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 good time. Bring up the dance all night. It's a good, 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 good time. To the east, yeah, to the west, yeah. Celebrate, yeah. To the west, yeah. Everybody
Let's do
do
it.
it.
There's one more chance. Shout it out now.
Good time.
Let me get you now. One more time now.
We're on vacation, yeah, it's awesome. Being here together is the only way. Jump up and down and clap your hands and shout a big hooray. Being here on board, we mean it when we say.
All right, Disney Wonder, get those hands in the air, wave it high.
Disney Wonder. Disney Wonder. Disney Wonder. 1, 3, 2, 1. Disney Wonder, that means you are now officially on vacation! Everybody put your hands up! It's a good, 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 good time! It's a good, good time! To the east, yeah! To the west, yeah! Celebrate, yeah! Yeah!
Disney Wonder, one more chance.
It's a good, good, good time!
We are officially backing away, and we are saying bye to San Diego. We will see you in 5 days. 4 days. 5 days. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 4 days, I guess. All I know is I hope Disney doesn't bring me back. Leave me on the ship. Say bye-bye, Adonis.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Hey, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Alright guys, so we are at deck 4 forward. This is where you can find all of these stores. Now, they are all closed because when you're in port, they are not allowed to open. So on day 1 of your cruise, don't expect to get anything. I still don't recommend waiting until the last day because things sell out and it gets crazy. So later on in the day, on embarkation day, we'll see if they open. If not, then we'll probably come in day 2 because I got to get my ornament. And Ashley is getting something else. So let's go check on Ashley. Ashley, what are you looking at?
Huh?
What are you looking at?
I can already see some damage. I am keeping an eye on this one. We'll see.
On the Spirit jersey?
Yes, I like that color.
Oh my God, the sail.
That is so cute. I wear it to Disney.
I think Adonis said no.
You don't know nothing.
He's saying no to it. He's saying, what about me? What am I gonna get? What am I gonna get?
We will see. You're going to Disneyland.
That was supposed to be a surprise for him. He wasn't supposed to know.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, this is Mickey's main cell. They have, looks like they got Mickey ears. They got a lot of jerseys. They got Bluey now all the way back there. All the way over there, they got Bluey stuff. Let's see, they got luggage tags. So if you want to get some damage done, definitely check out these stores. And then if you keep going forward, you have the Walt Disney Theater where all of the shows will be happening. Today's show is the Golden Mickeys. It's the one show that me and Ashley have not seen yet. I heard it's pretty good, so we'll check it out. Ashley's freaking out because she can smell popcorn, and she loves popcorn.
Well, I don't know. We'll see.
I'm not a popcorn person.
I'll be too full for popcorn.
Yeah, because since if we are early seating, then that means it's eat and then the show.
It's just a little unfortunate that we have to sit with people. Like, I don't mind, but I'm a little antisocial. Like, so we're gonna see if we can get late dining where we can have private seating. I prefer that at that point. But I understand, like, when you have kids, a lot of people prefer the 5 o'clock dining, or like 5:30. They prefer the 5:30 dining because kids, you know, they sleep earlier and stuff. So we'll see what happens.
So right now we are trying to hurry to go to guest services because we just got notification that our dinner time's been changed to the 8:15, 8:45 eating time. So we just want to make sure that they switched it because of the fact we got a private table. If not, then we have to make sure they switch back to the early time. So we're trying to hurry because if everything is good with the private table, then that means we have to go watch the Golden Mickeys now instead of later. So let's see what happens. All right, so good news, guest services was able to get us switched over. So we are gonna be at a later dining time, but we're able to get a private table, which we prioritize more than having an early eating time. So, you know, if you guys ever need anything done, anything needs to be switched, whether you want to switch where you eat, that's times possibly are getting on a waiting list, go straight to guest services. They can help you out. There's no guarantee, but you know, they're going to try their hardest to make sure you have a good time. So, you know, shout out to guest services. So right now, because of that, now we had to book it to the Walt Disney Theater to go and get ready to watch the Golden Mickeys. We'll go and let you guys know where we sit, but we can't record. There's no recording allowed, but we'll let you know where we sit and our thoughts on it afterwards. So we'll see you guys there. So we got good seats. We wanted to be close enough to where we can still, you know, see without my glasses, but still be far back enough and on the aisle, just in case we have to make a quick escape because of Adonis. So we'll go and let you guys know what we think. Again, can't record, but we'll let you know what our thoughts were about the show afterwards. So see you guys after the show. All right, so we just got done watching the Golden Mickeys for the first time. We're chilling in the D Lounge. So Ashley, what did you think of the show?
It was amazing. I think it's our first time ever watching it.
Yeah.
Did they have it in the fantasy? I'm not sure.
They don't.
I thought they did, but it was actually pretty good.
Yeah, so essentially kind of like a homage to Walt Disney, kind of his creations and everything, going through it, and also kind of talking about like doing things outside of your comfort zone, because that's what Walt Disney did. It was a cute show. Music was good, as always. It's a Disney production, so the songs are always amazing. Would I say it's my favorite show? Probably not. I mean, we've seen Frozen, we've seen Aladdin. Those are both amazing. What about this, Ashley? Do you prefer this show or Disney Believe on the fantasy?
I did like Believe. I just feel like this one didn't really have a storyline. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because this was more about an homage to Walt Disney. Like Disney Believe, the storyline, it's emotional because, you know, it's about a father and his daughter. Not to spoil it, but it's pretty much just about a father and his daughter. But like I said, it's still a good show because it's a Disney show. Everything's gonna be great. I definitely recommend you at least watch it once. So right now we're just chilling in the D Lounge waiting for Disney Tunes trivia. We have never won a trivia before. Only I've won a trivia, and that was a Marvel trivia, you know. but people take trivia on the Disney cruise ships very seriously. So we're just gonna do this until it's our dinner time, because we got nothing else to do, and we'll see if we can at least get 5 answers right. So we'll let you know how it goes.
Name this song.
All right, so recap on the trivia. It was out of 38. You had to name the song and the movie. They had some really old ones in there. I got 16 out of 38. But if you want to know how like intense people are with trivia, the winner got 35 out of 38. And I mean, there was some like some OG songs that I mean, there was original Robin Hood movie songs. I mean, you had easy ones like Hunchback of Notre Dame out there, Hercules, Zero to Heroes, Encanto. But the old ones, And there was one where it was like a song from a Disney World park, an Epcot park. We've never been to Epcot, so, but it was so fun. So right now we're trying to figure out what to do because our dinner's in 15 minutes and Adonis is asleep. But it's black truffle pasta night and I don't want to miss that, so we'll go ahead and let you know what we decide to do. So Adonis woke up, so that answered the question. So we get to go to eat dinner tonight, and it's at Animator's Palette, which is honestly one of the cooler restaurants. Although I am excited for Tijuana's Palace because we've never been there, and I heard it's like a show that goes on. So let's take an Animator's Palette. All right, so as you look at the menu, you have your specialty cocktails, so we're just gonna ignore that. And then we have our appetizers. You have smoked salmon tartare, sliced serrano ham, black truffle pasta, which I'm gonna get like 3 of those because that's the best thing here, and some tomato tart. And then right below that, you have your soups and salads, some creamy butternut squash soup, baked potato, and cheddar cheese soup, or your Lily's chicken walnut salad. And over here, you have your main courses. You have penne bolognese, grilled tuna steak, lemon thyme marinated all natural chicken breast, herb crusted pork chop, which I'm probably gonna get, ginger teriyaki dusted Angus beef tenderloin, which I think Ashley's gonna get. And over here you have your vegetarian and lighter note offerings. You can pause the video if you want to see more about those. So again, one of the great things about Disney Cruise Line restaurants is that you're not limited to just getting one appetizer, one entree, one soup, one salad, one dessert. You can literally get however much you want, however you would like to order it. So like for me, I'm gonna order like 2 or 3 of the black truffle pastas and then get an entree with the dessert. I mean, if you want, you can do like just 5 entrees and a dessert. You can do 2 desserts and an entree. The world is your oyster with the Disney Cruise restaurant. So, you know, go all out with it. Don't be shy about it. And the service here are just amazing. So, you know, anything you have a request, just go ahead and let them know. All right, so here we have the black truffle pasta, which is my favorite thing here. All right, so here's the pork chop. Looking good like always. It's always good. And then Ashley got baked potato with some steak, sirloin steak. We had to end dinner early. Adonis wasn't feeling that well, so Ashley's with him right now, giving him a bath, trying to make him feel better. So I'm just going up to get her something to drink, maybe get some food, but we're probably going to end it early tonight. Tomorrow we have Catalina Island. You know, hopefully Adonis is feeling better. If he is, then we'll probably get off the ship for a little bit. If not, we'll probably just stay on the ship. Hopefully everything's okay. But that's pretty much it. It was interesting and fun, fast embarkation days. That's typically how it is for embarkation days. They go by fast and it's hectic. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you do, leave a like, subscribe, and stay tuned for 4 more days. 4 more days? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. No, 3 more days. 3 more days of our Disney Wonder Cruise. So I hope everyone's having a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening time, and I'll see you guys in the next video.